Hey family, have you ever wondered why God tell us to walk by faith and not by sight? Okay. So if you read the book of Adam and Eve, okay, it's in the second book of Adam and Eve. We're in chapter 17. It says, verse 46, it says, He then wept and said, "Oh God, destroy me not with this race concerning which my fathers have warned me. For now, oh my Lord God, I was thinking that those who appeared unto me were my fathers, but I have found them out to be devils, who allure me by this beautiful apparition until I believe them." Okay, so apparition means to appear like in a ghost like, spiritual like, or human form. Okay, so in this case, the devil had appeared to in like a ghostly like state. He pretended to be the ancestors, right? The fathers that had passed away of Jared, Adam, Abel, Cain, and Canaan, Mahalalel, Self, right? He appeared to be them that had already passed away and was coming back to, quote unquote, lead him to a better land, or to mate with the children of Cain. Okay, so if you read this book, you know the whole time those fathers that died, especially his father Mahalalel, before he died, he said, "Do not mix with the children of Cain." Okay, and then the devil appeared to be them and tell him to mix with the children of Cain. You see where I'm going? The devil always appearing in these apparitions, these forms, to tell you to do the opposite of what God told you to do, right? So then, right, if you go to chapter 19, my bad, verse 3, it says, "But, O Jared, take care of the fire, that it burns bright in the lamp. Neither go thou again out of the cave until thou receivest an order through a vision, and not in the apparition when seen by thee." Okay? So God is telling him, like, when I got something to tell you, I'm going to tell you through a vision, right? He said, I'm not going to take a form to come and tell you something, right? So that way, you know, if somebody take a form and come, right, it's not me, right? This is why God tells us to walk by faith and not by sight, because the devil has been tricking our ancestors with their sight for years, since the beginning. Okay? You tracking with me? You listening? Right? This is why we can't allow things that looks beautiful to us, right, to trick us, right? The devil has appeared as a beautiful angel. He has appeared as an old man, right? He has appeared as an angel multiple times in this book. A snake, an old man, even a woman, to try to get Adam to have sex with him, saying that he could produce more babies, better babies than he had with Eve. Okay, the Satan was the first side chick. The first side chick in this book, y'all. God said, don't be fooled by your eyes, that you forget what I told you. Right? So if you just read, you ain't even got to study. If you just read the Old Testament, you will see the children of God's weakness. The devil ain't even had to study. He ain't even have to study to know our weakness. It's right there. It happens in every chapter. And our weakness is our sight. We keep allowing the devil to fool us with our sight. We just need a God that we can see to the point that we are allowing Jesus to tell us things that go against what God told us. And this is why so many people think the Bible contradicts itself. Like the old, the new contradicts the old. It's because it's Jesus. This is the vision God gave me like 5 years ago when I was broken up in my bed and couldn't go nowhere. I feel like the reason God gave me the vision at that time, because that was the only time he could get me to be still. I had to get in a car accident and be broken up and literally bound to the bed, can't walk, for him to be able to talk to me, because I wouldn't be still. You know, us as single mothers, we can't be still, right? We gotta be both parents. We gotta be providers. We gotta keep the baby safe. Everything. We gotta do everything and be one person. So we don't have time to sit down, right? So God had to make me sit down. And then he also took care of me while I sat down, right? So I wouldn't have to worry. Right? But during that time he had me sit down, this is when he started giving me this information on how Jesus contradicts him. Okay? He gave me a word through a vision. And most of the time when I wake up, I don't even remember. I don't even remember the things I dream about. But that stuck in my head, that word. As soon as I woke up, I looked it up. And it means to contradict. It's called gainsay. Okay? That is the word he gave me in the vision. Okay? I've said this multiple times. I'm going to say it again for the new followers. Okay? In this vision, it was a whole bunch of people on the train. We all going in the same direction, right? It was like millions of people on the train. You would have thought you was on the train in New York, okay? It was so many people all going to the same destination, all thinking we go get off at the same stop. But then when we got to the stop, the train picked up speed and everybody started to panic. And the train conductor that's supposed to be driving the train was coming through the cart to find me. And he said, gainsay. And I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? When I woke up, it said to contradict. And I'm like, who is contradicting who? What is going on? And as I continue to ask God for the truth, continue to ask God to lead me to the truth, he started showing me who was contradicting him and how. Don't get so caught up in wanting to see the thing that it makes you ignore all the bad things. We do that with these celebrities too. We get so caught up in how they look and how they are as an artist to perform and whatever, that we ignore all the bad crap they be doing. I love his music so much, so he's allowed to go rape little kids. Right? I love his movie so much, so he can go and sacrifice children. No, we gotta stop being led